So gather around close. We've got Dave, and I'm going to pronounce his name correctly. Dave, and now his last name, Heuring. Dave, can you come on down? Dave Heuring is the strategic lead for paid search from Eprofessional. Eprofessional got tons of swag. I'll just throw it to some people. Dave, I think we should sit down.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna geek out a little bit here because Dave and I have just had a beer backstage. Well, we felt like we were having a beer because we were just really relaxed. I loved our chat, and I really, because this is about trust.
Yeah.
I want people to just trust. I want you to trust me first. I don't even care about these people. Let's just, you and I, pretend that we're having a chat over a beer. I want you to tell me something that you've never told anybody else. I want you to trust me with one fact. I promise I will not tell all of DMEXCO this fact.
Okay.
Let's build some trust right now, Dave. Come on.
I almost got recruited by the U.S. Army.
So hold on. With that accent, the U.S. Army says, we want some of that. Explain.
Yeah, it's a pretty funny story. I was just making a joke in a U.S. Army booth, and it was a recruitment center. And I was going in there, and they sent me into a meeting room and read all this paper to me and said, well, you going to sign it or not? So almost got recruited.
I have to say, when we were trying to establish trust for this interview series, Dave is more American than I am, plays American football, basketball, etc. But the one thing that when we were talking back there that you, I know this is our final in our series, but you have this, because this is all about trust, you have this great metaphor, and even is even related to this flight announcement thing that we did. Can you wow me with this analogy that you popped into your head when you were flying somewhere?
Yeah.
It's about trust, right?
Yeah, it was the trip to the United States last year. And we went into the airplane, went into some turbulences, and the pilot said, we have to switch off Autopilot. And
But
the people...
they said that to the whole gang.
to the whole gang.
We're switching everything off.
Autopilot, we have to fly ourselves.
Okay.
Well, it's nothing. They fly every day, I guess.
Yeah, but so what did the people respond?
Yeah, they freaked out. They were like, why though?
So basically with that, you know, they trusted the machine, but then once you put it to the human, everyone's like, oh my God, the plane is not on autopilot.
Yeah, exactly. And in marketing, we trust humans over machines, and when it comes to flying, we trust the machine more than the human.
Now, do you think what I want our gathering audience to understand, because I do think it's not just you and me anymore.
Really?
Yeah, sadly. But let's just be cool and hang out and have fun and pretend they're not here. But like paid search on autopilot, that's our topic. Like, do you think, let's just go on and get it out there, like with search. Let me just pretend I'm binging. So I got this sort of inner thigh rash. I don't want anyone to know about it. So I'm like typing it in. Like I don't want my wife to know about it. So,
obviously.
But a lot. To be fair, I think we're more honest with search than we are sometimes. We're more honest with the machine than we are with the humans we know. Do you agree? Where do you see this going with man versus machine?
Well, it depends. I think it depends on the friend.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, you're right.
And when it comes to information, I guess we trust the machine more than the friends to basic facts. But when it comes to emotions, I'm gonna rely on a friend.
Whoa. So I'm getting kind of emotional here because we geeked out about American sport back there. So I have an emotional connection with you, but I want to know whether machines could ever have emotions. Could a machine be empathetic like a human being?
That's a great question.
And everyone at DMEXCO needs the definitive answer.
I think Yeah, machine can learn. We learned it ourselves when we grew up.
Yeah.
We learned emotions, we learned empathy.
Yeah.
But I think we feel, and the machine can't feel, but it
Okay.
can show empathy. That's the future, I guess.
Yeah, I love that. So we can't really associate a machine with feelings.
Yeah.
But it can learn to show those feelings,
Yeah,
to
exactly.
show that emotion.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And I think there's a lot of tech companies out there in a scramble to try to get to the future of without freaking everyone out.
Yeah.
Potentially, there's some issues there. With this, everyone gathered here at DMEXCO is trying to get closer to their customer, right?
Yeah.
But they're also finding that, like, oh my God, where'd the customer go? They're there, then they're there, then they're there. Nothing's linear and simple anymore.
Yeah.
How does trust play a part from your experience with Eprofessionals in this crazy customer decision journey thing?
Well, there's two standpoints, I guess, from our side and from the consumer side.
Yeah.
I have to trust the data, the
Okay.
tools I'm using,
Okay.
our Bing partners.
Yep.
But the consumer has to trust that my data is safe on a website and that, yeah, everything is safe, I guess.
And do you see that journey getting simpler, easier with the tools, or?
It helps a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess.
Okay, you can all keep your jobs. Some of this stuff is worthwhile. Okay.
I'm not worried that I'm losing my job. I guess.
You're not
No.
So you still think we need Dave Heuring?
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost. We got that. Almost.
Heuring.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Dave is so much easier.
Just stick to Dave, I
Okay,
guess.
thanks.
I think it shifts from a more tactical point, working from tactical to strategic.
Yeah. Okay.
The tools do it. I think in 2030, you asked me that beforehand. In 2030, we don't do more operational work. That a machine is doing that.
Yeah.
And we have to think, what channels do we use? What is the customer journey? What industry are we in? And what media do we have to use to get the user?
And so with this trying to get, let's talk a little bit, let's get personal.
Yeah.
But maybe more personal from an Eprofessional's perspective. Can you talk us through some learnings that you've learned from a case study? We were talking about, was it Doc Morris?
Yeah.
Tell us who Doc Morris is, if some of the people passing by don't know.
Yeah,
and
sure.
then talk us through this sort of your learnings and the trust journey with those guys.
Yeah. Doc Morris is an online pharmacy.
Okay.
And well, it's pretty much from the user standpoint, it's a good thing. We have an online pharmacy that delivers really in time and fast, and it's going to be a quick checkout. And sometimes you don't want to go into a stationary pharmacy for your rash, I guess.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for bringing up my rash again. That's literally on the closed captioning in real time. Love that. Perfect.
Say hi to your wife.
Nice.
Yeah, and so from a user standpoint, it's pretty simple. But when it comes from an advertiser standpoint, oh my God, there's so many things. Like 2 years ago, it was highly restrictive. If you use a keyword on a text ad, it got disapproved by Bing.
Oh wow. Okay.
So you can't use that if it's related to a prescription drug.
Okay.
For example, it's an RX product.
That's right. We talked about RX.
Yeah.
Yep. Got you.
And so we have to find a workaround. And now you have an online pharmacy certification, and you can use all these keywords. And if it gets disapproved, you only pick up the phone and call the support hotline, and it will make it eligible again.
Okay.
And back in the days, there were new features that weren't like for every advertiser was allowed, but not for an online pharmacy.
Okay.
So,
wow.
And it changed a lot. That those features and those support now makes it eligible to use all those features, to use all the tools, and to make it great.
And do you think, we you're fairly confident that in 2030 there's still going to be a
Jobs.
need jobs. Yeah, cool. Okay, but that's you're talking about a really compliance-ridden, like a quite difficult, complicated journey there.
Yeah.
You don't think some sectors can just like literally run on autopilot, like literally the paid search, everything is going to be autopilot for some sectors.
Yeah, I definitely think that. It already starts now. We have dynamic search ads where you only put a website in and a target that it's going to be hitting, and you give the campaign a budget.
Yep.
And it manages it by itself. It finds keywords. It creates text ads. The only thing is you have to manage it, and on a strategic point, you have to fill in with the other campaigns. That's what we do. So it starts now, and I guess in the future we only have to put in the website. Okay, do it yourself.
So to end and sort of as this plane lands and we say bye to the Trusted Partnership Series, I would like for you to hire yourself in 2030. So you've got to what would you look for in if you become a professional basketball player like we talked about, and there's got to be a new Dave Heuring in 2030.
Yeah.
My worry is that machines are going to do a load of this, but it sounds like there's a strategy role that's still going to be available in 2030.
Yeah.
So let's address the DMEXCO crowd and like what is this strategy role that in paid search that go on and hire yourself or give someone your job in 2030.
So
what is that going to be?
I have to think for characteristics.
Yeah. What are you looking for? What?
Yeah, I'm looking for a creative. Like now it's going to be like in search. There's a lot of nerdy people.
Okay.
Yeah,
yep,
it's
definitely.
data.
I'm pointing out the nerds. Nerd.
Yeah, we're not nerds.
That's your boss, I should say.
So now we have to think the big picture. We have to the social campaigns and the display campaigns, programmatic, and we have to know a little bit of everything to connect the dots and to build a customer journey.
Yeah.
And not only search, you have to think outside of the box. That's what you think. And I would probably hire a semi-professional sports player.
Would you really?
Yeah, really, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
why?
because they're focused, they have a target, they come in every day and give everything.
Yeah, wow.
That's basically it.
Oh my God. So we're just going to end, if you're going to hire a professional sports target, there is a guy called Dave. He's literally the only guy called Dave in Germany. His mother thought the name was sweet. It's like the commonest name ever. We're going to close things out. You, believe it or not, as a German, are the only German I've ever known that is a field goal kicker in freaking American football. We're literally going to kick this series to the ground.
Okay.
I want you to teach me how to kick a field goal right here.
Yeah?
Yeah. Come
okay.
on.
That's the ball.
That's the ball. Oh, this is going to get messy. Hold on. Does anyone have a ball? I got a ball. We probably need to scoot back.
No, it's all right. It's fine.
Just for the cameras. Are you cool, Ian, with this?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Two steps back.
2 steps back. Hold on.
Okay. 1.
1, 2.
Two, maybe.
Okay.
And then 2 to the side.
2 to the side.
And then you just go for it. You played soccer before.
I've never kicked a field goal. Do you
but
mind?
you want to aim high.
Okay. All right, here we go. Should I try it or should Dave try it? Me or Dave? Dave!
No,
All right, I'm going to do it in slow motion.
That's too many steps. Like long steps.
Oh, is it 2 steps?
It's 2 steps. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Give Dave one more chance because we literally have to close this stage down. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much for attending our series. You will find it online on all the Microsoft channels. Ladies and gentlemen, Dave Heuring. Yeah! Thank you so much. Dave, you've been brilliant.
Thank you.
My God. We are going for a beer right now. Thank you so much. The Trusted Partnership Series is now landed.